Hello. So, this is different because normally I make, poorly made edits, right? So, this is gonna be like a little introduction of what Fistoria is, really, and, what's to come, I guess, because it's really, like, not much here than it is. But, yeah, so, I'm just gonna go over, like, the three basic styles. Put all the ones on screen that I will not go over, and not that I do, like the style abilities, like that I won't go over. But there's like whenever playtest 3 comes out, there's gonna be you're gonna have access to the three base styles, and then the rest will be unlockable. But the three base ones are Brickin', which its style ability is being able to like have on-demand hyper armor and be able to dodge with A and D. Your absorbability actually changes if you're holding W, which is a short charging variant, but if you're just staying still or holding S, you will do a longer charge up variant. And your passive is if you take damage during absorb, it triggers a temporary state of regaining lost HP for each damage back to an opponent. So if I get hit during this, I will get lifesteal essentially of portion of the HP that I lost. Like the forward charge one is like way shorter than the back charge one, but you also can't dodge while you're in this state. You can only block. The one bad thing about Birkin is you do not have parries. Parries are pretty good to have on a character, but I'd say out of all like the best three styles, Birkin is probably going to be the most used because it's the best. Also because whenever you're starting out this game, Birkin is going to be your worst nightmare as a new player because you won't really know how to do it unless you're just like a god that looks up stuff. But the base Birkin deck is actually so this game, how it works is the game has punch and kick stacks, and you string moves together, and there's a lot of moves that have different attributes and traits. I'll put all the traits on screen so you know what they do. But anyways, so onto the stuff. So you have kicks and punches and all the doodads. Now, Brickin', for whenever you start up the game, you will have all these moves accessible. You'll have to learn moves gradually by fighting NPCs or from other players, but you must beat them. If you die, you lose the XP gained, or if you lose combat, you lose the XP gained, essentially. Kind of like Absolver, because this game is similar to Absolver, but in my opinion, just expands upon it. Yeah, this game is gonna be like open world type shit instead of just the current state it's in is a battlegrounds game. I hate it, but no, actually. So Brickin', yeah, very good, beginner style, easy to learn, easy to pick up. Now the other style is kind of like different from Brickin', is Wing Flow. Oh, I forgot to mention. So style types, these are like the moves you're able to use. So certain kicks and punches, like like different tags, like Slugger Brawler, Martial Arts, Acrobatic, blah blah blah. You get the point. So, Wing Flow is, while this is taking hits, this is more like evading your opponent. So your main style is like just like dodges and directions. They're actually like the best dodges in the game, I'd say. They're pretty cool. But if you're holding W, you'll do like a weak little parry that doesn't have hit back. It's also like the shortest parry in the game, so it's kind of like bad. But what it'll do is it's like a grapple one. What grapple ones are is like you grab the opponent and it'll be like right in front of you. So it's not like a grab, but they'll be locked in front of you and you'll be able to do whatever you want. But they'll also be able to be actionable. So it's kind of, you just gotta like use it right. It's like kind of hard too though. Now its passive is the more dodges you do, you will build up like breeze, and it'll like give you more stamina and make you have more increased mobility. Now, whenever it kicks in after you like whenever you dodge for the second time consecutively, or like in a certain amount of time. Then it'll just gradually keep on building up and up and up, which is really good because you can like play passively kind of. Wing flow's pretty good. What else? Yeah. Now, Bok Moi. Bok Moi is kind of just a mix. It has parries in every direction, but if you're holding S, you'll do a backdash. This style is honestly probably a little bit easier to learn. Like, I'd say the easiest things to learn out of the best three is probably Brickin,
Freeze the
Bok.
world, Genesis.
We're just gonna ignore that. Anyways, so Bok Moi, it goes like, I'd say, okay, so after that little rude interruption, so I'd say the easiest starting style goes probably Brickin, and then followed closely behind Bok Moi, and then Wing Flow, purely because Wing Flow is like, I don't know, what I can say is like it has like the least, like the most restriction moves, because like Bok Moi and Brickin you can use more like just like heavy hitting, just like variety, I'd say. Bok Moi is the most variety out of these three because it's like a mix, because you have like slugger acrobatic, and then like this is all martial arts acrobatic, and this is all slugger brawler, so it's kind of just a mix. But yeah, Bok Moi, really good style. Its passive is called Heat. So whenever you parry 4 times, you will grant like a little heat thing that will grant you more stamina damage temporarily, but it does not stack. So yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and do some fights with the base decks. Yeah, this is the base Bok Moi deck. But I'm gonna go ahead and do some fights with, like, I'm gonna show one fight with Brickin, one fight with Wing Flow, one fight with, dude, what the fuck? And then one fight with Bok Moi. So let's get that started. So that was Brickin. Wing Flow's probably the least played, but I'm experimenting with it like my own deck. guess kind of just attaches you to the other person. It's not really like good, but like I'm grappling, I guess. Alright. Fuck boy. It's probably the style I suck most with. As you can see, I'm trying to fucking dodge, even though I can't do that on this character. Let me try to. Yep, that's good. Try to showcase.
Come on.
There we go. So this will just make him take more stamina damage from my attacks. So it's pretty decent. But I kind of suck with Bach, as you can see. I will try to win.
You're fucking snoring like a pig, yo.
Slayer, just hop out the door.
Oh!
What the hell is happening to it?
It's a fucking Beyblade, bro! Holy shit!
What's happening?
I get
Oh
it,
shit, son!
fucking wheelie!
Bro.
What the fuck off! Oh shit, he has a mind of his own! He has a mind of his own! It's a mind of its own!
I gotta clip this,
Uh-oh.
bro. I gotta clip